everybody, I am Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike, and I am back with another edition of Front Row, these music reaction videos, and I'm back in the delightful world of one Elvis Presley with a song from, I believe it's 1972, called We Can Make the Morning. No idea about this song. It was recommended by a couple of people, so here I am, and I will be talking about this. Quick reminder that I do pause these videos. I do talk over them. That is just how I react. If that is not to your taste, it is what it is, but I would strongly urge you to listen to this song in its entirety before I spoil it by talking all over it. I would also remind you to check out the other content on this channel, including the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike, the podcast that shares this feed, where my wife Hannah and I go back and rewatch some of our favourite film and television franchises, in addition to the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture related goodness that also cohabits on this channel. I would also ask for likes and subscribes. Subscriptions make a really big difference. It ensures that more people find the channel and results in more conversation. And that is a wonderful motivator for doing these with a greater level of regularity. I do very much enjoy talking to you, the music fan, and specifically the Elvis Presley fan. You are a wonderful bunch of folks. So yes, suggestions on what to cover, whether that's Elvis or otherwise, as well as stories and experiences and thoughts and feedback, are very much appreciated. Last but not least, we always welcome donations via PayPal for the upkeep of this channel, if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship. But enough talk. I want to listen to We Can Make the Morning by Elvis Presley. Don't know what to expect here. Let's go.
I just thought I heard a small voice crying. Looked again and saw that it was me. I feel like a little boy denying that he fears the night 'cause he can't see. Then a larger thought said, stop your crying.
Very nice.
Don't be scared to search, as you may find. Fate holds out a candle for your footsteps. Time rolls back the shadows of your mind. It's a long,
Wow.
you can make the morning if you try. It's a long, lonely night. Oh, we can make the morning if we try. Girl, we can make the morning, you and I, together.
Love the instrumentation on this one as well. It's really rocking. Great bass line, great piano, great twangy guitar. Elvis going for it as well at points as well. It's like a sort of mid-vocal for him, but he just really elevates it at a couple of points. And just this idea, of getting through the night. That's a great pop music metaphor, isn't it? That's a great encouraging message. And that's something that Elvis seems to do a lot. I've talked before how there's almost like a subtext of emotional solidarity that runs through Elvis. Such a central message. And it's central, but it is also subtextual, is this idea that you're not on your own. And the reason that you're not on your own is not just because Elvis is there singing to you, but because his music resonates, because it talks about shared experience. We all have this, we all have this idea of survival, emotional, physical, financial, all of these sort of things. And we all experience that together. It's a collective experience, this thing called life. And this song, it very much feels like that. It feels like we can do this, we can get through. It's going to be tough. And I just think that there's something about the rawness of Elvis's performances, particularly around this era, where it feels like he just kind of turned up in a studio and he's just singing this song. And that kind of almost like slight of polish, and I say this in the positive sense of the word, that adds that kind of emotional sense of authenticity that's really important when it comes to creating that sense of emotional solidarity with an audience. So yeah, really enjoying this so far. Let's keep going.
Loneliness is darkness' first companion.
Great lyric.
Spend the night alone, faith may bend. Share it all and see how fears start fading.
You see, that's a microcosm for it, isn't it? It's like it talks about this loneliness and this darkness, but then share it and the fear starts fading. It's this idea of sort of taking the fangs out of the monster by putting it on the table. You know, this is something I talk about in my real life. I'm very much a believer in putting things all out on the table, you know, talking through things and not hiding them in the shadows, because that's where darkness grows, isn't it? That's where darkness lives. And I think that by shining a light on things and talking about them and not hiding them, whether that's emotions or the way that you're feeling, is such a healthy, important thing to do. But one great way of doing that is, you know, a burden shared is a burden halved, isn't it? And that's kind of what's going on in the lyrics of this song and the experience of hearing this song and listening to Elvis Presley in the larger sense.
Chase away the shadows with a friend.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Dawn's elusive light is just beginning. Now the day can push away the night. Dreams can make the sun appear much brighter. Hope creates a foothold for the light.
Hope creates a foothold for the light. And this idea of perseverance and the metaphor of daytime and nighttime as well, you know, just getting through to the morning. It could be literal, you know, but also it's that metaphor for just everything will be all right in the end. You've just got to hold on long enough, you know. Oh, I've got to go back a little bit there. I think I paused that at a bad point.
The sun appear much brighter. Hope creates a foothold for the light. It's a long, lonely night. We can make the morning if we try. It's a lonely night. We can make the morning if we try. Girl, we can make the morning, you and I, together. It's a lonely night.
You believe it.
Make the morning if we try. It's a
Love it. Love the rhythm of this song. You can almost see him stamping this from the studio.
We can make the morning if we try. It's a
Ooh. Woohoo.
make the morning if we try. It's a lonely night. We can
Oh, boy, it's great. And I love the fact that, you know, Elvis's voice isn't completely polished. You know, you can hear some bits where he's taking the breath and, you know, they could have edited that. You know, he could have chosen to do another take on those. But I love the fact that you feel that. You feel the cost. You know, you feel the stakes and you feel the drama. There are some singers where you know they're always going to make that note. You know that they're always going to catch that breath. But Elvis doesn't let that get in the way of centralizing the emotion and the feeling of the song. And I think that's a wonderful judgment and sense of priority. So yeah, love that. That was great. I think I've done a couple of tracks from this Elvis Back in Nashville album, and I do really, really like this era. So yeah, tell me what to cover next. Quick reminder, I do appreciate feedback. PayPal donations are very much appreciated to assist with the upkeep of the channel. But I would stress, as always, please only do so if you can afford to without causing yourself any financial hardship. But yeah, be back really soon. Check out the other content on this channel. Check out the other music-related stuff that's on this channel, as well as the other film and TV and general pop culture goodness that's there. But for now, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.